Yeah, what's wrong with the beer we got? I mean, the beer we got drank pretty good, don't it?
Hello and welcome to Your Beer Sucks. I'm John, that's Andrew, that's Miguel Sanchez. Let's drink beer.
What have we got?
We have Founder's Mosaic Promise. Mosaic Promise showcases two unique ingredients, Mosaic hops and Golden Promise malt. The versatility of the hops' pleasing aroma and flavor characteristics and the traditional barley's depth of flavor comprise this clean, rich, golden beer. We can brew complex beers with the best of them, but we recognize that there is also beauty in simplicity.
Alright, well,
One hell of a run-on sentence there. It felt like it when I was saying it.
we can brew complex beers the best of them, but we also recognize that, no, that's pretty standard.
I don't know, it just felt weird. Yeah, I think it's just bad ad copy.
Mosaic hops. They are one of the diesel hops that smell like diesel and other petroleum products.
Yep, sure does.
Yep, diesel hops.
Which I tend to like and Mike tends to hate.
I'm burning diesel, burning dinosaur bones.
This has the diesel smell of a city bus exhaust.
No, most city
Not
buses.
Birmingham city buses,
Most city
though.
buses are propane now, so.
No. I'm thinking of like in
Your
Honolulu
opinion is
or something.
irrelevant, sir.
Huh? Oh, no, I'm talking about from memory, not like modern day with the shitty Max buses and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like growing up in like Pearl City and Honolulu and smelling that shit.
Honolulu, nobody cares about that.
Yeah, this smells straight up diesel.
Yeah.
That's kind of acrid.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh man, it tastes like diesel fuel too.
It's really dry. There's no sweetness
Very
to it
dry.
at all.
My first impression is to say that this is not a very good beer.
And it's got a little bit of citrus, but it's overwhelmingly fucking petroleum product.
Yeah.
Diesel exhaust, fucking gasoline,
Yeah.
and
This
ammonia.
may be this is kind of overdoing it in that department. This may be a little bit too much.
Man, the ammonia in this.
Yeah.
I can actually taste it here, and
The
we
ammonia is
mentioned-
real bad on the finish.
I was gonna say, like,
Yeah.
we've noticed that I guess Andrew's had a bit of like the ammonia sensitivity. It's unmistakable here. It's
Yeah.
there, and it's kind of killing it for me.
Grapefruit, diesel fuel, kerosene, gasoline, and ammonia. That's this beer. And it's very light bodied. It's like thinner than shit and very carbonated.
I'm going to say that this beer sucks. That's just the way it fucking is.
Yeah.
It's the way she goes.
Yeah, it sucks.
That's where she goes, boys. Let's see how it is with hot sauce.
Actually, this beer, it's got quirks in it that, like, if you dialed back the ammonia and made it sweeter, I would probably like this.
Even the hot sauce can't save this one, boys.
Yeah?
Oh wow. Well, I guess
Wanna
that
try it?
no,
Nah.
You want to try it?
not
Nah,
worth the
fuck 'em.
Not worth my fucking time. That's unfortunate.
This has qualities I like, but it's got too many qualities I don't like, and it doesn't bring everything together very well.
Yeah, don't give the interns a vat ever again.
No.
Nope.
No, this isn't a very good hop to use as a single hop beer.
No, and it's
And it's a bad hop. Oh, that's what you just said. Yeah, okay. I thought you said it was a bad beer. I'm just thinking bad beer. Like, my mind's eye has this giant neon sign like in Vegas that's just flashing bad beer. So when you're like, it's a bad hop to use in a single hop beer, I'm just hearing you say, like, bad beer.
It's a bad beer, bad beer, bad beer, bad beer. And Mike's like, yeah, and also it's a bad beer.
Yeah, Founder's Mosaic Promise fucking sucks. Get
Terrible.
the fuck out of here.
Failed gimmick, sorry.
take it away.
Get rid of this shit.
Monday night nerd alert pseudo-pilsner.
Is beer number 2.
Technically speaking, this is an ale.
It's not a lager, so it's not really a pilsner. That's why it's a pseudo-pilsner.
And if you want to get really technical, the beer was fermented with ale yeast at low temperatures to achieve an incredibly clean flavor.
So I guess that would make it sort of like a cream ale.
Sort of, yes.
So just enjoy the straw blonde appearance and the crisp, safe essence.
Safe
So-
essence?
What? Safe.
Safe essence.
So, because the thing is, if you brew it if you brew it with lager yeast at ale temperatures, it's a steam beer or a common.
Yeah.
And if you do it with ale yeast at lager temperatures, it's a cream ale.
What if you do it with butt yeast at body temperatures?
Then it's a butt beer. You know what I was going to say, and you still laughed.
Yeah.
You just think butt beer is that
I got
funny.
you to say exactly what I wanted you to say.
On camera.
But
Got him.
but it's also
But-
you just think butt beer is a really funny term.
I mean, it
We've
kind
had a lot
is.
of butt beers.
We've had a lot of butt beers on this show.
We've had a lot of butt
Let's see if
beers.
this is a butt beer.
Kind of smells a little bit like butt.
It smells like an American macro. It's got that milky, eggy thing.
Oh, yeah, it does.
You gotta give it a blow, boys.
It smells like some fucking, like some Coors or something.
Yeah.
It's not real bad. It might be a Budweiser.
Yeah. This isn't... This doesn't bode well.
Weird as shit. What the fuck is going on with this beer?
I think Budweiser's more drinkable.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. This has like a rotten lemon finish. Like imagine lemons but rotten lemon.
And like vegetal.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the hell? The finish is the
And it's really
weirdest.
salty.
The
really
finish,
salty.
The finish here is
Yeah.
really, really fucking weird. I don't know what it is about it.
On the palate, it's salty, and then on the finish, it's like
Kind of sour.
a little sour, but it's chemical. It's industrial. It's like
It's like rubber cement.
You know what I think? I think they jerked off in this beer. Oh, did you start chugging?
no, it's
It's very some sort of industrial adhesive is what it is.
yeah. I'm not sure if it's rubber cement.
I'm getting rubber cement. Like
It's not paint thinner.
No.
It's
Now, I will give them credit for this. The depths and that this beer is bad, and the analysis that is allowed by the depth of its badness is in itself interesting.
yeah.
yes, it's a very
Yeah.
interesting beer, but that is not a compliment.
But that doesn't necessarily
And I
mean
think it's burning
good.
my esophagus now.
I
It's
wouldn't.
burning my brain.
Well, it sucks.
Oh yeah, that goes.
That
Oh,
much,
baby, yeah.
that much is
That,
clear.
that much is certain. This beer sucks, but at least it's not like one-dimensional suckitude. It's wait, hold on. What is that?
Right?
Nerdiest.
Oh no.
Holy shit. Okay, so the best buy or best drink buy
It
date.
says nerdiest by.
Nerdiest buy.
That's bad.
For the record, we are within date, but nerdiest buy, really?
Go fuck yourself.
I mean, you know, back when you fucking referenced Ambrose Bierce,
That was cool.
that was cool. Nerdiest buy, though? Come on.
That's amazingly terrible.
Wow. This is bad, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is...
Oh, I know what it tastes like.
What is it?
It tastes like industrial lubricant. Like gear lubricant.
Yeah.
Thinking more like Astroglide.
Well, I mean, in some ways, that is very much industrial grade lubricant.
I'm thinking about the lubricant they put on like the gears of like little motors and like fucking model cars and shit.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't even know why I took another sip of that. It's
Because it's compelling in its awfulness. It's like, let me find all of the... It's like a really bad roguelike. You just can't stop finding the depths of awful.
It's like if you ever walked into a public bathroom, right? And the smell in there was just so otherworldly awful that you had to go summon your friends.
Guys,
You're like, look, this is terrible.
Check this out.
This is terrible, but you gotta fucking experience this.
Yeah, can any of you explain this to me?
Yep.
Wow.
Why does the bathroom smell like a slaughterhouse? Like, what is wrong with the poor soul?
Why does the bathroom smell like hamburgers?
What is wrong with the poor soul who entered and exited this bathroom? And whatever is wrong, I hope it gets better. I truly do. This beer is shit its own pants bad.
Yeah, this beer had to bail out at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Had to toss its skid-marked underwear into garbage can and run.
Oh yeah, that's what bailout means.
Yeah.
It's like when you have to throw your underwear in the garbage in the bathroom.
Because it's just...
It's done for.
Yeah, there's no saving it. Not on the spot. Not in a restaurant full of people.
No.
Monday Night Brewing, Nerd Alert, pseudo-pilsner does not... And what's the antithesis of pseudo in this case?
Hyper?
Hyper sucks.
How could pseudo have an antithesis?
Not quite versus very much.
I guess.
Yeah.
But it's bad.
It's... Just don't do it.
But it's really bad.
Don't do it.
Don't drink this beer.
Like, if you really hate somebody at work, buy them like a 6-pack of this. And then have fun at them going, oh, that's really good craft beer.
And then when you know... And
then you can go... You're as stupid as I thought you were. You're as bad at tasting beer as you are your job.
Beer number, the last one.
Cigar City Maduro. Maduro is a northern English style brown ale with some American affectations. That's my favorite word.
Affectations is a great word.
Maduro is higher in alcohol than the common English brown ale and features flaked oats in the malt bill, which imparts a silky body and works to mesh the roasted, toasted, and chocolate components together in Maduro's complex malt profile. The end result is a remarkably full-flavored yet approachable brown ale that pairs well with mild to medium blunts.
And then, like, it's got
Cigars.
It's got some tasting note things on the back. Maduro brown ale, hints of caramel, toffee, chocolate, and espresso are all on display in this complex but approachable brown ale. A great food beer, Maduro pairs equally well with sweet chocolate-based desserts as it does with roasted meat.
Roasted meat?
Roasted meat.
Do we have any of that?
Sadly, no. Well, I got smoked sausage in the fridge.
You smoked your sausage?
Nah, I mean... Look, that looks pretty.
It's got a good color.
Yeah.
Whoa. It actually smells quite a bit like a cigar.
So, I've had this before, and that was my first reaction to it, was that it was a lot like...
Oh, wow, yeah.
I can't believe it doesn't actually have tobacco in it.
That smells very cigar-like.
How they do this?
Yes, that is very much like a chocolatey fucking
And it doesn't
cigar. Like
it smells like a burning cigar. That's
Yeah,
that's
like
the
it's-
weird thing.
Yeah. That's crazy.
How they do this, Andrew?
I don't know, but that's really
Chemistry
fucking chocolatey.
magic. Probably literally.
I probably just threw some meth in it.
God, chocolate is overwhelming, and that cigar tobacco thing going on the nose.
Oh, wow. That's pretty goddamn good.
Oh, man. Oh, man. That is just like the perfect level of roasty bitter. That is like porter bitter.
And it's not like it's too...
And look how dark that is. That's like fucking porter dark.
Yeah, this is like on the porter end of a brand, and it has like a fair amount of body.
Yes. It's 5.5% alcohol.
I need a cracker.
So you can experience it all over again for the first time.
I just wasn't prepared.
Wow.
This has a lot of porter character to it.
Yeah, this is very much like, almost very much in the way that the Founder's Porter was a stout. This has a lot of porter characteristics.
This beer is like if you were smoking a really good fucking cigar while drinking a porter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really honestly hesitate. This is a brown ale? I hesitate to call it a brown ale. This is more porter-like than a brown ale.
Yeah.
The smoky characteristics, the fact that it has like a pretty good body on it.
It's even got that, like, hard to describe sort of depth when the finish starts.
And it also...
Because everything is just blending so well.
And it's
again, like a good cigar.
Yeah, and it also sort of has that soy sauce richness thing going in there too.
A little bit of that.
Not like overwhelming, but just enough to where it's like,
Yeah. I mean, it's deep as shit.
Yeah, this is definitely not your typical brown ale where it's like,
Cigar City Maduro, I'd stick my cigar in you anytime.
hey. You know, and I was mentioning to you before we started shooting, like, you know, like I'd seen this out and about, and I was kind of like, you know, maybe ought to try it.
It looks so fucking low rent.
Yeah, but plot twist, it's pretty goddamn good.
This is the best brown ale I've ever had.
Yeah.
Bar none.
Quite possible.
This is one of the best porters I've ever had.
Yeah. It's the best brown ale I've ever had, and it's pretty close to the best porter I've ever had at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, it's calling itself a brown ale, but it's pushing porter for me. But I think
That
it's
complicated, leathery, spicy thing of a good fucking cigar like an Oliva Serie V Torpedo or something. It's got that shit. It's got everything.
I'm not really well versed in cigars to know what you're talking about, but it's a goddamn good beer.
I've only really smoked them with my butt. I haven't.
Hey, would you butt smoke it?
If this were a cigar?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely.
Would you butt chug it?
But would I butt chug this beer?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, I think
once John asked you that and you said, I wouldn't butt chug anything, are you stupid?
That's before I had this
Before
beer.
you had this beer.
Right.
This was when things changed in that department.
Exactly.
How do you feel about this beer compared to everything else we've had tonight?
I feel that it is the worst beer that we've had tonight.
Worst beer.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Really?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
We've had some really good beers tonight. I think this is the best we've had.
I'm tied between this and the Founder's Porter.
I like this better than the Founder's Porter.
You know what? I think I'm inclined to agree. I think I actually like this more than the Founder's Porter.
This is a superstar beer.
Because
this beer isn't even fantastic. This beer is amazing.
And I think what does it for me is the fact that, you know, like the Founder's Porter, it was kind of like no frills, but it was very well executed. This not only is well executed, but it has so much more depth, and it's like...
Yeah. And like the flavors just branch out in so many different ways.
And it's...
different directions.
Yeah, no, I think...
I mean, like everything they say on the can, the caramel, toffee, chocolate, espresso, all of that.
It's
and
all here.
More.
It's
and
all
more
here.
than that,
Yeah,
too.
I know.
There's vanilla, there's butterscotch, there's like leather, like...
It definitely does have that leathery
like
thing.
oiled leather.
Cigars have, yeah.
Yeah.
Pour fresh, do not age. Pour gently.
Totally fucking tobacco.
Fucking great beer.
Yeah.
Fucking great. Well,
Hey, look at the guy on the front. And look, he's wearing a fedora. not a trilby.
Yes.
Look, motherfuckers, you're all wearing trilbies and you're calling them fedoras.
Yeah.
A fedora has
a
like the
wider
brim
brim.
size of like a cowboy hat.
Yes.
But this part of it, whatever the fuck it's called, is made differently. Those little fucking...
I'm gonna have to pick some of this up
Anyway.
next time I go buy some beer. This is very well done.
But yeah, that is a picture of fedora.
Yeah.
Show them.
Yep.
They probably can't see that.
You probably can't see that, but just fucking go to your local
All you fucking neckbeards.
Yeah.
go to your local beer
Motherfuckers.
place and pick some of this up. This is very goddamn good.
Yep.
Cigar City Maduro does not suck in the slightest.
Amazing beer.
Very goddamn good. And that's going to do it for this episode. Be sure to tune in next week and remember, don't lower your standards. Drink beer that's this fucking good.
Yes.
Because life's too short to be caught drinking shitty beer.
Da-na, da-na.
So,